It was good.
This plane
Research was done.
Plane of existence only that you're on. I go, so how? I was just like, does this work in this way or this way?
Yeah. I was like, good question. It works in this way. So I'm greatly looking forward to hearing about what everybody's choices were for level 9.
I changed quite a few of my skills up.
I can't wait.
I just got healthier. I don't think
I didn't change quite a few.
much.
I just got rid of the shitty ones that I never ever use. Zone of Truth was a terrible choice I've not used once.
You haven't really had the opportunity.
Would probably be really useful against a whole bunch of devils who are lying to you.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just leave that one up to player choice.
Actually, probably not. I think you have to it's like a long cast time or something. So yeah,
It is.
You're probably right. You'd have to lure them into your zone of truth, and even then, I think they know that it's there.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Oh, my thing hasn't updated, so I can't really see it.
Oh yeah, because I got to import everybody. Because I just wanted to make sure everybody was good with everything before we got started. But I'm fired up. I'm ready. Hi everybody. Stream's on. We're live. We're good. All right. Sorry if you hear any voices in the background. I do have some in-laws over for the week, so ignore it.
Is it just all Finnish?
It
in
is.
the background all
It
the
is.
time?
So it's just all going to be somebody speaking Infernal behind me for the next 4 hours, 3 hours.
Definitely Sylvan. Come on.
It's definitely Infernal. Whenever Yanni speaks Finnish on stream, everybody starts spamming what face and then going the devil's tongue, and I don't know what that means.
That's because they're all middle American children, raised in conservative households. That's why. Anything foreign's the devil's work.
That's the devil.
That's the devil.
That is the devil. Well,
I'm not gonna let
first
you play
off,
no that foosball, Boucher.
why is there some weird satanic panic electric boogaloo happening right now?
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently a bunch of things, that used to be satanic are satanic again, like D&D.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, good job, everybody.
We finally
job, we
got
did
back
it.
to worshiping the Dark Lord as God intended.
Yeah, we are once again relevant, because apparently we roll dice and pretend we are dragons. Anyway.
You did see the documentary Stranger Things,
The documentary, Lord. Alright, well, first off, I'm looking at all of you, and holy shit, we're all very wounded, so why don't I go through everybody one by one, and let's real quickly go over what we did for our level 9ing. Asriel, what did you take for level 9?
Shit.
What? But why?
Clerics didn't do shit at level 9.
Oh.
My thing hasn't updated yet. Did you have to refresh?
I haven't imported. I'm going to import you one at a time as I'm asking you what you have done.
Clerics got 5th level spells, but yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's literally 100% of what happened.
That's all. That is all that happened. Well, all right. Features. All right. 1 moment, please.
I even think I picked a level 5 spell in D&D Beyond. It was just oh, okay. Level button.
Whee! Alright, Asriel. Wah! Be healed! Golden legendary.
Wah!
Alright, Asriel, you should be good to go. Grebella, regale to me the tale of Grebella the Barbarian hitting level 9.
What? Oh,
yeah, what'd you take for your barbarian level?
I don't think I had anything. I think I was just plus health. Let me quadruple check that real quick.
Why are you all so boring?
Level
Oh,
9
don't
is
worry.
fucking
Yeah,
boring,
yeah.
apparently.
Because level
brutal
9
critical.
sucks.
Beginning of the 9th level, you can roll 1 additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for a critical hit. So if I roll a
Ooh.
critical, which I don't do too often,
I like that.
but
I like.
that's about it.
Okay. Let me look at your inventory real quick.
That and some health.
Ba-ba-doo.
As boring.
Coslow! What do artificers get at level 9?
Well. Hang on, I'm trying to find the skill table again real quick so I can make sure I don't miss anything. Nothing is loading. There we go. Okay. So my proficiency bonus went up, which is neat. I'm now
Nice.
slightly better at casting things.
Oh yeah, +4, +4. Mhm,
Yep,
mhm.
yep, 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 yep. I got a specialist feature, which let me find what that was again.
Oh god, is it detonate Eldritch Cannon?
No, I've had that for a little while now. So basically, what this means is that I now have not only have I unlocked 3rd level spells for Artificer, but I got 2 spells for free because of our being an artillerist.
Ooh.
One of which is Wind Wall, which
'Cause maybe.
yeah, sure, yes. It does a little bit of damage if they like it knocks people around, does a little bit of damage. But more importantly, I got the best spell in the game, which is Fireball.
Yes.
So I now have very large bombs
You're a wizard, Coslow.
that I will kill
Big
myself and the
bombs.
rest of the party with.
Oh no. Oh yes.
It is 8d6 fire damage
What?
in a 20-foot radius.
Oh shit.
Note to self: don't stand next to Coslow.
Oh,
yeah.
plus my my chucker thing, my Lacaz stick will add 1d8 damage to that.
Amazing.
Also, I picked up Revivify just in case Azrael dies.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
thanks, homie.
Jumper cables. Great. Great.
But it's gonna be like weird artificer goblin explosive Revivify.
How
not
lucky
like-
that Azrael's basically fucking Frankenstein. So, like, yeah, you just, like, shock the
Zap.
bolts on their neck.
Zap them
Yep.
back to life. Great. Tuugum. Level 9. Tell us what you have taken.
I unlocked a level 5 spell,
Mhm.
and
And what spell did you take?
it took Mislead.
And what does that do?
I become invisible at the same time an illusionary double of you appears where you are standing. The double lasts for the duration, but the invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. And I can see through its eyes and ears as if I was located where it is. And then as a bonus action, I can switch from using its senses to my own or back. And I make a little double of myself that looks like me.
Nice. Yay!
And then I did make some changes to some of my other spells.
Fireball. Excellent.
No. I got Shatter for 2nd level.
Okay.
So it's it does damage if something's made out of stone, crystal, or metal, which might be useful. It just does. I just got some damaging spells instead of spells that kind of like I've used 0 of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I got Silvery Barbs as a 1st level.
Silvery Barbs is banned from my game. You actually have to replace that.
Okay, then I will do that real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a very good, silly spell.
It's
Oh.
it's too good.
It
It's
should
actually
never
very broken. So yeah, it's
Okay,
Silvery
okay,
Barb-
okay.
Yeah, it's actually banned. It's one of the very few things I have banned from this game. But
Alright,
good on
come-
you for choosing it.
Come back around to me then.
You're actually
He's getting
last.
good at picking
so-
the power spells.
Yeah, I know, right? No, it's fine. I will import your character, but at least for now, we will pretend that no, Silvery Bobs does not exist.
Jesus, I
Yeah,
just
you
looked
wanna
it up.
say-
This is insane.
I
Yeah.
do want to say though, I don't know if this is, I didn't when I was thinking of this, I wasn't trying to think of it in like a malicious way, but I saw the spell Hideous Laughter, and I don't remember the girl's name who was always a judge at DMF events, but she had that laugh that everybody knew. And it was
Natasha's
great.
Hideous Laughter? Is that the spell you wanted to take?
Yeah, Hideous Laughter. Well, I was just like looking through it, and I read it. I just read Hideous Laughter, and I read it, and all I could think of was the girl who was like a judge at the Darkmoon Fair events. Because she had an amazing
She had a
laugh.
very notable laugh. I do remember that.
Oh, it was amazing hearing her laugh. I actually love.
Remember when we played Werewolf together? And you'd make her laugh. Remember when we would play like Werewolf and stuff? And we would.
I remember playing Werewolf. I just didn't remember a specific time.
Oh God. Where were we? Was it Boston? Can't remember. Brain too soft. All right. I'm good. Are we good? We're good. Tuugum, what are you taking aside from silvery barbs? Panic
in the moment.
It's fine. Take your time. Let's
I'm taking color spray.
Pardon?
Color spray. Good choice.
Color spray. All right.
Respectable clap. Well done.
Yeah, clap.
Oh, I also changed. Hold on. Do I need to do? I think I save. Am I good?
Yeah. All right, you're all done with your spell choices,
so.
my friend. Excellent. We'll get that imported.
Oh, I also changed something else, and I got seeming.
Oh, is that a feature that you changed, or is that what is seeming?
Spell.
Oh, it's a spell. Okay.
I can change the appearance of any number of creatures that I can see within range, and I give them a new illusionary appearance.
Ooh, I like that.
Another respectable clap. Well done.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tuugum, the buffs. Okay, oh my god, Tuugum's. I'm looking at Tuugum's his skills. Holy crap, bards.
Yes.
Tuugum has Tuugum now has a plus 11 in intimidation. That's actually very concerning. Also in insight. So apparently Tuugum is going to be the one that's going to find out things about monsters from here on out. Okay. Noted. Well, let us briefly recap what kind of shenanigans you all got to last session. So you have all been talking about sending Tuugum to hell because your, friend here had sent Charlindra Vaki spiraling down to a sacrifice paid with blood. And even though Grebella came out with a way to teleport to her brand new and ever-improving lair filled with kobolds, it was at the price of her brief but meaningful love interest. Aside from that, things at Grebella's lair seemed to be going rather well. The teleportation circle that Mizz had set up for you did work like a charm. And when you went back, you had discovered a wide variety of things waiting for you that were procured from Kozlo's den. It turns out that the kobolds have been very busy digging more holes into Maginox and have decided to do a little corporate merger and have taken all of the money and items from Kozlo's den and have transported it to Grebella's lair. But now, Grebella is noticing there's a significant amount of kobolds coming into her lair, and some of them actually have skills. There are herb hands that are tending to the blood fern. The undead kobold miners seem to be incessantly picking at the walls. And shockingly, no kobold has died yet, even with your vampiric kobold, Bronx, who has made himself a tiny little home in a treasure chest. However, sequestered in the east side of your cave, Narcissa Soulblight's mirror lies protected by No Run's basilisk. and is very much put away from the rest of the kobolds. They have no interest in being around it for a prolonged period of time. Now, as things have wound down a little bit, Cause has created some alchemical concoctions for you, and now you have a way to get to Vicaris and back utilizing Grebella's power. In addition, Coslow currently has a couple strange items. A leyline focusing rod, which does some strange magical MacGuffin stuff, but now is an actual item in your inventory. So Grebella has the ability to go back to her cave and take some people with her that are also attuned to it. Coslow can now, with his little leyline rod, any portal he can attune to and teleport you all back to. So consider it like save points if you want to go back to, say, so you have been to a couple leyline points. So one is the Cauldron, which would be technically Grebella's lair. One would be the Obsidian Halls. What other leyline points have you found? That's it. That's it for now. So Kaz will be able to teleport to those places, and Grebella can just teleport to her lair. All right. Now that everybody is all healed up and you have taken a, hopefully a bit of a rest in your cave, now, going forward, you have to decide what to do with Tuugum. And what are your plans for potentially rescuing Charlindra from a very dismal fate. Let us begin back at Grebella's lair today. Another day. Another batch of kobolds moving busily around the cave. Grebella, in draconic fashion, you are protected by the kobolds and the mimic. Mizz seems to be standing around and watching some of the kobolds go back and forth, tending to herbs. Meatball is guarding the door.
Azrael definitely calls Meatball over to their room. Meatball!
Meatball gets up. What are you all doing? It's a beautiful day. Tuugum, you wake up in for a kobold bed that is stuffed with hay, since the other ones burned down. These are relatively clean. Meatball cannot fit in the tiny hallway.
That's preposterous.
Wine!
Mr. Ticklefingers, Rose, I need you to work on widening this hallway so Meatball can make it back into this other room. Yes, precisely. You're so smart.
They move towards you and begin chipping away at the stone slowly.
Is it Murder Tuugum Day today? Oh, let's hurry up.
Meatball sniffs at the door that where Tuugum is at.
Tuugum, are we murdering you today?
Tuugum's sitting on the bed with his arms resting on his thighs with like the way a football player would be sitting in his locker before he has to go out there and get psyched up for a game. Yeah, let's go to hell.
Delightful. Make sure you get a nice breakfast.
Meatball looks up at you, Tuugum.
Definitely ignoring Meatball.
So Tuugum, I think the best way to do this is, well, it's a blood demon, right? So we probably need to make sure there's a lot of blood. Your blood, preferably. And you think really, really hard as the darkness encases you about going to Sanguinus, I think, maybe? I don't know. Is that his name?
Tuugum does not respond.
Tuugum is just like he's just like mentally like he's just like focused on like what's gonna happen here.
Coslo, the kobolds have come back with some curious shipments that they have unloaded onto these carts that make your eyes go wide with delight.
I investigate the bombs.
The first crate of bombs in front of you are fire orbs. You immediately recognize these as explosive devices. These you can ignite and you can toss them. Now, as opposed to gunpowder, they contain like a magical concoction of powdered borean shards. But you can light this, toss it up to 20 feet, and it'll shatter on impact. And then you take damage depending on the type of bomb. So this, it'll take 1d4 piercing, 1d6 fire, and then each creature within 5 feet of the target has to make a dex save or take another d6 of fire damage. So these are nice little AoE explosions with a shrapnel component. These are not made for mining. They are made for murder.
I'm gonna take all the murder bombs. I don't care.
You may. You can double-click those and loot them like an item. And I believe there are 2. Yep. Coslo just... Coslo, there's also another cart full of bombs. These smaller handheld bombs. Let's see. These just do 1d6 fire damage, and you can throw them up to 20 feet.
I got Betty. Hey, somebody want these bombs?
I don't think so. It's not really my thing.
The other bombs to the south look to be made for mining and are much bigger and will have a larger explosion radius. If these mining bombs explode on a structure, it'll take way more damage.
These are interesting, though. I found some bombs.
Oh, I thought you just made those.
I
Who's
mean, I
making
probably
bombs?
could make these, but they were just sitting there, so now they're mine.
Well, I think they're for mining, Kaz says from the cauldron.
And I think
Oh.
you should shut the hell up.
What? Oi! Bloody
But
hell.
who's making bombs around here if not you, Coslo?
I think I stole them. Wait, hey!
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey, you! Hey, you!
He runs over and starts yelling at this miner.
But, huh?
Where'd you get these bombs from?
Tunnel, and then we found them, yes.
Wait, did you get these from my place?
He backs up a little bit. What the?
Are these my bombs?
They were in a crate that said, Coslo's, something on them. Does that mean they are yours?
Yes, that means they're my bombs.
Oh,
What?
are they like keepsake bombs that you made in kindergarten, Coslo?
No, I sell these sometimes.
Yeah, well, I bring them to you. Very convenient, yes? I do a good job.
Nah.
You know explode?
I'm gonna explode you. You keep stealing my shit.
Sorry.
Coslo, how are you coming along with the widgety wand thing to murder Tuugum with? Well, to support the murdering of Tuugum with.
Wait, what was I doing?
Weren't you making some kind of like lay rod? Whatchamacallit? That was supposed to help us curse and then murder Tuugum and send him straight to hell?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna make some kind of like, soul anchor thing or something. Like a...
Oh, right. So we can attach Tanner to Tuugum. So then
Yeah, that was it.
That was, yes. Mm-hmm.
I haven't started yet.
Oh,
Cosmo's
I should
always
probably
bad at
do
doing
that.
his homework.
Kazo will wander off to find a quiet place to start tinkering and see if he can figure out how to make something like that work.
Azrael's going to go to the Horde.
Okay.
Grebella.
Bronx is sleeping in his coffin. There is a lion's pelt spread out on the floor.
Yeah. Kazo's gonna curl up on dead Drion and start tinkering.
Azrael, what are you doing? You come upon Grebella, who is blank.
Bella just
Grebella,
lounged out on her Horde.
like a love sack, just full of coins.
Yeah.
Is Grebella muted?
Sorry, my push to talk was derping. Hold on 1 second.
No problem.
What?
Grebella's just waking up.
I was just coming to see if you had any diamonds in your Horde. I will require some diamonds to try to bring Tuugum's soul back from hell later.
Oh,
Grebella starts going through the pile of stuff.
I have one, so we have enough to bring Tuugum back. But if anybody else dies, then they're dead until I turn them into a zombie.
right.
Grebella, at any time did you happen to have a diamond, or do you have a diamond in your inventory?
I do not think so.
Grebella, you have a variety of very rare gems, but let's see if you have a diamond. You do not seem to have a diamond. Perhaps this egg will help you in this trying time.
I don't seem to have one.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, hope you don't screw up down there, Tuugum.
Tuugum is quiet.
Sorry, Tuugum is eating.
Tuugum is...
Azrael did tell Tuugum to get a good breakfast. So.
Yeah, apparently. Tuugum eating his final meal.
For now.
For now. Meanwhile...
Sorry, what was... I do not have a diamond.
No, I was just... Azrael was just saying, don't fuck this up, because we only got one shot at bringing you back.
Have you ever known me to make a mistake when life is on the line?
Yes, quite recently, in fact.
I feel like that's kind of like the default setting, yes.
Kozlo, you're currently in the private chamber of Bronx, the kobold vampire, who is now slowly opening the lid to his treasure chest. He pokes his head out and looks at you.
Hey, how you doing? Ow. Hello, Kozlo. How are you? I have not seen you in some time. Yeah, I guess it's been a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to kill Tuugum so that we can bring him back.
Meep thinks,
Why not make him vampire? That is like
Oslo
death.
seriously considers this.
That is like death, but is back. All right. Hey, you're a vampire. Do you like? Because we gotta get him to go to hell. Is the thing like? Is somebody's soul down there or something that we gotta get back?
Being a vampire does not send you to hell, unfortunately. It skips that process. It is
Yeah, I
a
thought-
defying of death. But, what is that you have there? He looks at your ley line focusing rod.
It's this rod thing that this other guy, who's kind of a piece of shit, I stole it from him. He's around here somewhere. It like finds ley lines or something.
He sniffs it. What is this very interesting smell?
Yeah, it uses like blood magic or something. Hey, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
If you would be kind, I might be able to help you. He extends a tiny, shriveled up hand from his treasure chest.
Yeah, sure, why not?
As I'll hand the rod over.
Oh. He looks down at it and turns it over in his little hand a couple times. Yes, I did not think you were one to delve into blood magic, Coslow, but it reeks of it. In fact, ugh. He licks the rod. He like chews on it a little bit. Sniffs it like the lengthwise like a cigar. Stinks of fairy magic. He hands it back to you.
Fairies?
He,
What the hell's that?
You sound offended by that.
What? He tilts his head at you. Did a fae not give this to you?
No, a friggin' kobold did.
He laughs. Huh? He sits back down in his little vampire coffin. Perhaps your friend may have been hood-wizzled.
Wait, so this is just garbage?
Well, no, not by any means. It holds magic, yes. But it is blood magic, yes. But also stinks of fairy magic. Perhaps your friend double dipping.
Can I hold on. I have some sort of spell. I would like to try to identify what the hell this is. Where's my spell book?
Bronx continues chewing on the ley line focusing rod.
I didn't realize he was chewing on it.
Hey, maybe don't eat that.
Please, I must assess the flavor.
All right, well, do you know what kind of spells he's using with this thing?
Definitely blood.
Yeah, I knew that. What's the fey magic with it?
Also blood.
Like,
Think of it. He puts down the rod. Think of it like this. Cow and I'm thinking it's been a long time since I have been alive. Cow and pig both meat, yes? But cow meat tastes different than pig meat, yes?
so it's two different kinds of blood magic.
He nods. Yes. Fae are also known to dabble in blood magics, exchanging gifts for prize. Very tricky, Fae, yes.
The other one, the other blood magic on it, that's demon, right?
I've never tasted a demon coleslaw. I am not into that. Is this?
But you're into fairies?
Well, Yes, they are succulent, sweet. Their blood drives you to madness. You hallucinate for days. And when you wake up, eat more fairy. It is delightful, transcendent even. Fairy blood is so delicious.
Yeah, I'll take your word for that one.
It just has such a distinct scent that drives vampires wild. A vampire who finds a fae will try and keep them around as a permanent snake. He hands the focusing rod back to you. It is the flavor. It is sweet, yes. That's how you can tell it is fairy magic. But it tastes like iron, copper, tang, blood. Yes, this I am sure.
Well, that is very helpful. I'm gonna go hit somebody over the head with this until he tells me what's going on with it.
Of course, Coslo. This is the least I can do for you and your queen for saving me.
Yeah, thanks, bud. I'll be back in a minute.
He is so kind.
Hey!
Huh?
Piss or whatever your name is.
Piss.
Where are you?
Where's Piss?
Not you.
Huh?
Hey, where's that stupid idiot?
Oh, I
Meepa.
think he's in here, Coslo.
No, that's too. Oh, wait, yeah, he's right there.
Let's Tuugum. Hey.
Hey!
Huh? Oh? Hello, Coslo.
Kazal literally whacks him across the face with it.
What?
What the hell's going on with this thing?
I did not do nothing. What?
Hey, you've done a lot.
I have done nothing today. I've just woken up. It's too early to be into bullshit. Ow. What
Kazal
was that
whacks him on
for?
the head again.
Ow! Please, my queen. Why does he beat me so?
What?
Please, my queen, I would prefer to speak in our...
Bark, bark, yip, yip.
And he makes me speak in common tongue. I hate it. I hate it.
Okay. Sorry.
He glances back at Coslo and covers his head with his little hands. Please, I did not do anything bad yet. I don't think I have pee-peed in the blood fern.
You peed in the blood ferns?
That's what I heard too.
Where? Yes?
As long as it's not killing it. Whatever.
Doesn't it kind of make it smell? You know what? I wouldn't know. Never mind.
I don't understand smells much myself. Smells like home.
I guess I am not supposed to pee in the blood fern. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please do not beat me again.
What's going on with this ride? Why's it got fairy magic on it?
What?
Yeah, it's got blood magic and then fairy blood magic. What the
Can I
hell
do
you
it?
doing this?
When I hear Cosmo say that, can I do a check to see if I would know anything about fairy magic or?
Yeah, you can make me an Arcana check. Mizz gives you a quizzical look. Don't be ridiculous. I do not deal with fairies.
I think you do.
Tuugum, what are you trying to discern?
When he said that when he goes up to Mizz and says that it's made with fairy magic, I just want to know if Tuugum would know anything about fairy magic in this particular case.
So with the 22 Arcana, and especially with being a bard, you know that fairies are commonly known as tricksters, and they love to do things like deceive, mislead, lie, get a rise out of people because they entirely live off of other creatures and other beings' emotions. So, so they say. So, it would not be entirely unknown for a fairy to trick a kobold. However, trying to discern fairy magic is notably very difficult as fays weave together layers of illusions to the point where it's almost difficult to discern them from reality.
Why does this one have fairy magic if you serve a blood demon in hell? What are you trying to do with it? Where did you get this from? I want to know where he got it from. Where did you get this from, Mizz?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I beseech demon for great magical mystical power. And here I am. Yes, in all of my glory and talent.
Sanguinus gave you this rod.
He nods.
Yes.
Can I see if he's lying? Can I do deception? Would it be insight?
You could. It would be insight, actually. He's not lying.
Why would a demon give you a fairy magic wand?
Oh my god, the demon's not a demon.
Right?
Well,
Maybe he got it from a fairy.
Any accusations? I'm just like Tuugum ponders aloud. Like, why
That's-
would a blood demon give a servant of his a fey magic wand?
that is absolutely ridiculous. Look at me, I am baked by the kiss of hellfire. My scales hardened by
Cosmo whacks him on the head with the rod again.
Please.
I have been to the hell. I have seen the fires roaring around me. The
So
lava
now
flow.
it's so easy just to get right over there.
How did you get to hell? And why didn't you tell us yesterday when we were asking you how to get to hell? You said you couldn't do it.
Tuugum, would you like to insight him again?
Azrael takes Kozlo's beaten stick and also beats Mizz over the head with it and hands it back to Kozlo.
Tuugum, he's greatly embellishing.
Do I know specifically what part he's embellishing, or is it just like the whole thing?
He has not been to hell, but he thinks he has.
Liar!
What? The place surrounded by hellfire, the demons cavorting and dancing. And the blood demon himself in front of me in all his glory. It's swishy, liquidy, sloshy. Oh, my head.
Okay, so this guy got worked over by a bunch of fairies.
Oh my god.
So where is Charlindra's soul then?
That's not fairy. She has been damned to the hells, the 9 hells. And the power, see? He gestures to the portal. Clearly, my queen, your power comes from the depths, yes? You are able to travel from Bakaris to here.
That has nothing to do with hell, though.
Am I a
Mizz.
fairy dragon? What? Because honestly, that sounds cool.
How do you get in touch with this demon lord?
I'm so glad I got rid of Zone of Truth for this session. Jesus Christ.
I don't even think he's lying. I think he's just been lied to, which is even worse.
Okay, so then my follow-up question would be, is in my insight check, when he says he's embellishing, because I guess, hold on. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts. Fuck it.
Okay. All right, Tuugum. Let's see.
I mean, it does say that he can't detect a creature with an intelligence of 3 or lower, and this guy is clearly an idiot.
All right, Tuugum. You detect his surface thoughts. He is thinking about the hot roasting hellfire of hell burning around him. But you know what, Tuugum? Conveniently, it kind of like burns in a circle around him, like a smaller circle, so he can't see out of it. Almost like a skybox. And he is in there with what looked to be like very fearsome looking demons, like red skin, claws, but their mouths are like open. They look very, very atypically demonish, like smooth red horns, like something you would see out of like Willow, you know, just very typical demon looking. And then there's some imps bopping around and hopping around, taunting him as well. And in his head, he does see like
I want to know, does he know that he hasn't actually been to hell, or does in his own mind he think he's actually been to hell? Like in his mind he thinks he actually was there, but in reality maybe he wasn't.
Oh, he fully thinks he's been to hell.
Okay.
He is fully convinced.
But that might not be entirely true.
It is too his brain idea of hell is too like kitschy. It's just too obvious.
It's like Disneyland's Hell California Adventure.
Yeah, like
Mr.
everything's
Toad's Wild Ride.
like everything's painted red, and the demons are like PG.
It's Disney's Fantasia's version of hell.
They're all fully clothed.
Yes.
Well, that one only has
very
one
innocent.
penis. What am I even paying for?
What did I come back to?
Apparently, Tuugum is surface reading Ms. Kigna's thoughts, and Mizz has been to what he believes to be the Disney version of hell.
Disney presents Hell on Ice.
Yeah. It's just a very sterile, obvious version of hell that you would present to somebody if you were, I don't know, trying to inject their minds with, this is hell and it's bad. It's full of fire and demons.
I don't know if Tuugum would know what hell actually looks like, right? Like, there's no way I would know what
But
hell
it's
actually
more,
looks
it's
like.
more, like, obvious. It's like, you know, people wearing, like, an excessive amount of makeup to cover, like, one tiny blemish. It's just a very, you know, I would even go as far to say, like, a couple of the imps are cardboard cutouts.
It's like
Okay.
when you get too close to the Cirque du Soleil, like, actors, you're like, oh, you're not a water nymph at all.
Yeah,
you're just a person in a leotard.
like,
But
hell, how dare
as
you?
a performer,
It must be nice to afford the front row seats.
as a performer, Tuugum would recognize other performers, I think.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think
Okay.
that's the best way to describe it.
Game knows game.
Game knows
Tu-
game.
Tuugum puts his hand on like Miz's tiny little shoulder. Like I guess he would put like a thumb and a first finger on his shoulder, and it's just like, Mizz.
He flinches.
No, please don't beat me.
Kozlo like slowly, tentatively offers the stick to Tuugum to beat him over the head with if he wants.
No, okay. So Tuugum with his right hand puts it on Miz's left shoulder, and then with his left hand, he accepts the stick from Kozlo, and he goes, Mizz, I don't know how to break this to you.
Please
You
don't
haven't
break my
actu-
head.
You haven't actually been to hell. That's not hell. You were lied to. I don't know by who. Sounds like it was a fae. And you've wasted our time. And I hit him in the head with the mace.
Mizz is unconscious.
Oh dear.
I hand the wand back to
God.
Kozlo. That was your idea, buddy.
Maybe we should stop hitting him on the head for a little bit.
He's got a concussion.
Grebella, do your kobolds have concussion protocol?
Their
What?
protocol is
What?
not give a shit. Candle comes up and says,
My queen, would you like me to move this useless, annoying body out of your sight?
Even the other kobolds hate him. Let's go.
Leave him there for now. It's kind of amusing, honestly.
The herb hand just keeps fucking like trampling him.
Yes.
Our van has been all over.
Just like he keeps just walking over him, just like,
Yes, fucking step on his body. Yeah, this bitch pissed on my blood vine. Fuck this guy.
so wait a minute. Does that mean we don't get to send Tuugum to hell?
I think we need to figure out where he and how he got in touch with this quote-unquote demon.
It's kind of hard to do now that he's unconscious.
Yeah, well, that's not my fault.
Oh, we could kill him and we can just talk to him as he was dead. It's kind of maybe a little short-sighted, I guess.
Yeah, we might need him for... Hey, here, I got this.
this herb hand walks up, stomps on his body again. Excuse
I think I
me.
still have
Excuse
some
me.
of the, like,
Excuse me.
Yeah, I still have water skins. I'm just gonna dump some water on him.
Get off me! Get off me!
Dumped his own pee from the blood fern on him.
Unfortunately, that has already seeped into the earth. This herb hand apparently is just out for blood because he's just on a random patrol, but just keeps coming towards Mizz. Fuck off, herb hand. The now wet Mizz looks up at Kozlo.
You're still here. Ow, my head is killing me.
Gazo raises the stick again.
Oh, God!
I'll do it.
I need to know exactly how you got in touch with this demon, where you met up with him, and how you can get in touch with him again.
Yes, of course. The demon taught me a very special ritual.
Yeah.
The demon taught me a ritual. I have another magical circle. Yes, I just.
He points over at the circle.
And well, there is some chanting. Yes, in my
Of course, in Draconic. But do you even speak Draconic?
Bark, yep.
Whack with the stick.
You know, you're gonna just end up unconscious again if you keep doing that.
But please, the demon, they only speak the pure tongues. Draconic.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
But what happens when you speak the words? Do they appear?
There is some blood that must be offered. Yes. And
But they appear in the circle?
What about your blood, buddy?
No, they do not appear. I go there to the hell. Please don't hit me.
Can you bring us there?
Maybe.
But
I'm gonna need more than a maybe, pal.
Tuugum, make me an insight check. He can definitely bring you there, and he's done it before. Probably for nefarious reasons, as in blood sacrifice.
Guess what, Mizz? You're taking us there because I know you know how to do it. Tuugum started to get more jokey and less serious about going to hell now that he knows that it's I don't want to say not real, but it's not what he was anticipating.
Please, the visions, they enter my mind, and the sacrifice, they must be made, and I see my patron, my beautiful patron. And then...
Those sacrifices will be made. It'll be your sacrifice, and in your mind is going to be this wand again as it bashes your brain in continuously unless you take us where we want to go. You don't want to make your queen mad, would you? Gestures at Grebella.
Oh.
He looks. No. He's still on the ground, looking very wet.
Tuugum grabs him by his scruff. I guess I would assume he only weighs 5 pounds.
He's probably 15 soaking wet, yeah.
So I definitely grab whatever he's wearing, like robes or something. I just grab the scruff of his robes on his chest with maybe a little bit of his loose skin, almost like a cat, and I pick him up. And I go, "You're taking us to whatever version of hell you think is real." Spoiler alert: it's not actually hell.
Very well, but please, there's still sacrifice that must be made.
That's why we're bringing you.
No, but that's how we get the demon.
Mizz, do you have anything from your patron?
I had the rod. Now I have no rod.
Kozlo, can I see that?
Gazo hands it over.
Ezra's gonna step over here. Step over there, Ezra. Thank you. Kind of sits down, puts the rod down. Oh no, you know what? Azrael's gonna go back to the room. Be right back.
Okay.
You can come with if you'd like.
Mizz sits in the mud on the ground, looking at Grebella, not moving unless she tells him to.
Hey,
Mm. Do I go?
do we need him to go? I'm sorry, I was spacing out.
Yeah.
He just sits there and stares at Grebella. Hmm.
Oh, shoo, out of here, out of here. This is...
He goes screaming through a wall.
Azrael sits down in front of
Oh,
the
this is
mirror.
a good idea.
Narcissa, fuck off for a minute.
Narcissa, fuck off for a minute.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
not the idea I thought you had.
Azrael sits down with the rod, and Azrael's going to cast Scrying on Sanguinus with the rod and using the mirror because I need a expensive.
Where did you guys go?
reflective
Sorry, I
surface.
was stuffing
What?
my face with a burrito.
What are you
We
doing?
went to the scary Narcissa room.
Are you using my mirror to scry?
Yeah, shut up, be quiet.
What the hell?
They're in a mood. It's been a couple days.
It's been like 10 minutes. Azrael's mad that they're not going to get to murder Tuugum. It's bullshit.
All right. One moment.
So yeah, I think we got
I gotta make a
possession.
DC 17 Wisdom save.
-4 if this counts as a possession from them.
It is. One moment. I actually have to go to a different scene.
Assuming they're on the same plane of existence, which Azrael has a fairly strong suspicion that they are, given everything we just heard from Mizz.
Wisdom. Okay. One moment. Azrael, you succeed. One moment, please.
What?
Azrael, I need to put you in a different scene.
I don't like that music at all.
Why are you traumatized with this one?
This is some fucking intense battle music right here.
All right, Rain. Azrael, pulling you to the scene. Azrael, you begin to scry, and this is what you immediately see around you.
Those fancy tokens.
They are.
Got some upgrades, dang.
Azrael on a throne currently laden with skulls, large pieces of obsidian jutting out at all angles around it, sits a horrifically bloodied figure. I'm going to link this in chat for just a moment. This slightly feminine figure has green, rotting skin pulled taut around a withering frame. Her hair is made of worms that are crawling and swarming around her rotting head. Her wrinkled nose hangs on just barely by tendrils of thick blood, and in her gnarled hand a crooked wooden staff. And from what you see behind you as well, there are two humanoid-looking elementals, but they are currently made of blood. Behind you is a large black pit, and in it is a thick boiling substance as equally black as the pit. And it roils thickly. Azrael, you can make me a nature check really quick.
I can. Oh, okay.
Azrael it does look like oil or tar, something coming up from the earth. The hag appears to be looking upon this with great interest as she taps her fingers on her accursed throne.
Does Azrael recognize what this creature might be?
You can make me an Arcana check. Ooh, wow, 22. Azrael, with your Arcana check, you would know this to be a blood hag. This is a type of fairy that belongs to the Unseelie courts, and they do have origins that are vaguely vampiric. However, blood hags are more horrific, known to feed off of fear, and are very, very tricky, and love to have others do their dirty work for them. But their favorite thing is that they are face stealers, and they prey on not just blood, but they love to acquire the faces of their victims.
With that, does Azrael have any idea what may have happened with Charlindra, piecing together what Mizz has told them of the ritual and what they know about hags?
So from all that what you've seen, whatever this dark fey token that the kobold has received, just seems to be something that follows the ley lines and allows for movement. Probably just putting one and one together. Whatever kobold blood sacrifices it has offered, it has ended up here, and has probably come from this black pit of oil. Basically, it is teleported here, and this is a ley line point that this is also potentially connected to. So Kozlo can actually teleport here if he becomes familiar with this place.
So does Azrael think that Charlindra's body came here, or that Charlindra herself came here?
Charlindra was teleported here.
Okay.
The leyline focusing rod is a quickly move things from one place to another, and it's not crossing any planes. This is on the same plane of existence. It's just, I would say, similar to one of the Obsidian Hall's portals, but bad.
Neato.
All right, I'm gonna remove you, and we're gonna go back to the original scene.
Okay, neat. Well, I have good news and I have bad news.
Bad news first.
Wait, where's Grebella?
She was like staying back with Mizz. We all came this way.
Oh, well, Grebella needs to hear the news too. Thanks, Narcissa, you're a peach.
Kudos.
So normally I'm the one doing the scrying. How rude.
I think they like you.
Describe Bofa.
Scrap both of these nuts. There we go. I had to fix my scene. There we go. Mizz is just sitting in mud, looking dejected.
At least he's among like-minded individuals. The mud, I mean.
How was your trip?
Okay, well, I have good news and I have bad news.
Oh, God.
And sort of more bad news.
Well, let's hear the bad news first. We can end on a lighter note.
So I'll save some of the bad news for later. No, I'll start that actually because that kind of frames the whole point of conversation. Anyway, Mizz, you're a moron, and you are not serving any kind of demon or devil or anything like that. You were serving a blood hag.
What? What is
Ooh.
that?
Well, it is. It honestly, it's not really all that different from probably a blood demon. It's just more location. Location is very important.
You know what they say? Location, location, location.
Fairy, demon, what is difference?
That's a very valid question and one that I am not entirely prepared to answer. So, anyway, you've not been to hell, though, is I think the important point.
I have a follow-up question to that after you're done, Azrael.
Oh, okay, sure. The important point is Mizz didn't go to hell. So that kind of goes into the good news. The good news is that we don't have to go to hell. Well, and that's kind of also sort of bad news. It means we don't get to send Tuugum to hell, which means we don't get to murder Tuugum, but that's the second bad news. But the good news is that we don't have to go to hell, I guess, as a group. And Charlindra is probably not dead. And also, her soul is not in the possession of a blood demon. But her body is in the possession of a blood hag.
That's probably not good, though.
Yeah, so, little column A, column B, I guess that one's kind of neutral news. But hey, Charlindra's not being tortured in the bowels of hell.
Yes, it's good. It's good.
And boo, it doesn't mean that we get to have Tuugum sell his immortal soul and murder him.
That's fun. No offense, Tuugum. I was kind of interested. And I was
I posted my reaction. It's just the Hulk from Avengers going, I see this as an absolute win.
Yes. So anyway, it means that Tuugum is absolutely going to learn nothing from his experience, as usual. But it does mean that we get go beat up a hag. Coslow, I think you should be able to teleport us there using Mizz's stick.
I want to go back to the question I had to Mizz then. If a blood demon didn't send you here, why did the blood hag send him here to go for Grebella to see if she was strong enough?
I do not know why the hag is very interested in this one, but...
He shrugs.
So you knew it was a hag?
No, you just told me it was hag. Now I say is hag is not hag? Should I say is demon?
No, it is hag.
Okay.
She was also...
You're being very particular about my language, and this is my second language.
She is set up on a ley line, kind of like Grebella's. She is set up on a ley line, kind of like Grebella's horde. Maybe she's interested in those.
Azrael, you can make me an Arcana check real quick.
We'll throw in our fucking D6 from knowledge from past life, sure.
Okay. Azrael, the stuff she was looking at in that large chamber looks just like the stuff that is currently in Koslow's little vial.
Oh, shit. I think she might be the source of the weird earth blood curse thingy. Actually.
The goop?
The goop, yes. Is that its trademark name now?
Yes. It's like soup, but worse.
I can't see how that could possibly go wrong from any kind of marketing perspective.
It's soup, but worse.
Well,
if Cosmo loves soup, wouldn't by default everything be worse than soup?
Yeah, you're not fully wrong about that. You're worse than soup, Tuugum.
I don't even eat
this
food,
is an absolute
and
win.
I think that's probably true. So anyway, I think if she's not the source of it, she's definitely leveraging it. The undead goop. And I think that's what you come out of when you teleport to her. So we're not really going to get the drop on her unless we know where she actually is. Azrael eyes Mizz.
Hell? Hell? I do not know the address. I do not know if they do that in hell.
She's not in hell. We just covered this, Mizz.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Well, if she's not in hell, then clearly I have no fucking idea where she is.
I mean, you had to find her the first time, right?
There was a lot of... There was some begging and some bleeding and some crying and maybe a little pooping.
I think you can accomplish all of those things if you try hard enough.
Well, we don't necessarily want him to teleport to her. That seems that we want to teleport to her, but
What would a hag want to appear out of there with you, Mizz, that she wouldn't immediately kill?
Well, she won't. Well, Sanguinis always wanted blood, so had no true interest in the reborn.
and yet
Gestures.
still interested in Grebella.
Nods.
What could we send with you that would raise no suspicions and would not cause you to get beaten by her?
I do know that the blood demon knows when blood is around it, so the bloodless are overlooked.
Oh, do we have any way of disguising ourselves?
We do, but I'm worried about if she can sense blood. Me and Kozlo might be going to hell for realsies.
Oh, she can. She can smell it. A delicious delicacy. Every time, yes.
What if we disguise somebody? What if we went there, left Mizz here, because honestly, fuck Mizz.
What?
Yes, I'm sorry, you would just be a waste of space.
Oh.
What if we went disguised as Mizz bringing sacrifices? Something that we can do? Kozlo's kind of short. Just take Mizz's hat.
I mean, I can make us look like whatever we want. That's not hard.
Oh, well then we could go as like Mizz bringing us sacrifices.
Perhaps
I can
you
cast
could be
this.
my new undead minion I have raised from grave.
Yes, but not your minion because
Yes,
you
my
won't be there.
minion.
Kozlo will be you.
Oh. But do you not want to be my minion?
Do you want to be my minion?
No.
Well, that's
He's really good at stuff. You should take him up on him.
Mm.
I could teach you how to rise the phase spiders when they get big enough.
Hard pass.
He's good at bringing things back to life. I haven't been done before. It's kind of cool.
That is terrifying.
I suppose if you're like wanted to stay dead, I guess that's sort of terrifying.
Sanguine is that truly no love for the reborn. Not very useful when your blood is still in your veins.
So I can be Kozlo's undead minion.
Yes. Yes?
Well, then what does that do about me?
You can be
You
Kozlo's
can be-
ugly minion.
Well, you have the blood, so you have to be the sacrifice. Can you give yourself like very like large breasts and like be all scantily clad or something? Really sell it?
Oh, can you? Oh, yes.
What does this have to do with blood?
Because
Well,
you can
isn't that
put
usually
more
who
blood
you
in the
take hostage?
breast. Yeah, you could put like extra blood in the breast.
Like,
Is that
don't
how
they-
those work?
Yeah, they're
Right,
just
it
full of.
is.
He gestures at Grebella. Clearly, they are full of fluid.
What?
I'm
I'm
not sure
actually
you
also
understand.
being like, it's a bag of sand.
No, it's clearly a bag of blood or water or some sort of like precious
She's
fluid.
made out of rocks. Wouldn't that be lava?
Oh, yes, perhaps magma.
I was only
I'm
proposing
gonna
it
throw
because
myself
like
off of a cliff.
Do you have magma titties?
Ha!
No.
I only
Magma
proposed
tits.
it because like usually when there's the mustachio twirling villain, they like kidnap the big booba woman and tie her to like a
When
wagon
it's a
track.
hag, shouldn't I make my hang dong bigger?
Good idea. You could also put
I
extra
mean-
fluid in there.
Or what?
I
That's
guess.
filled with blood. That gets filled with blood.
Yes. He claps. Excellent idea.
Hello.
It bothers me that
Chastity,
you're
we
more.
have made
It bothers
friends
me that
with.
Mrs. is more excited about the downstairs as opposed to the boobs.
Grebella puts her hand inside of the mimic.
Just eat it. Just I'm done.
He
He doesn't like
understands.
it. He doesn't like it when you just kind of give in, Grebella. You kind of.
Is the mimic trying to give her a hug?
He's just like gently putting his sticky, warm, wet mouth all over Grebella's arm. It's like putting your hand in a vat of Elmer's glue.
Okay, so let's think about this. We make Kozlo look like Mizz. That's step one. That's easy. And then Azrael is the undead minion. Okay. I add, I don't know, 10 to 15 inches. Right? She'll be smitten by that. She'll fall in love with that. She'd go out with that.
Why are we on this?
And then Grebella is just undead, so she doesn't really get seen anyway. Or not undead, but reborn, no blood, I don't know. And then... But then what do we do?
I don't know. Immediately throw away our disguise and kill everything? That sounds like a plan we'd execute.
Execute the plan, execute the hag. I like where your head's at. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Or perhaps instead of sacrificing little kobold, I can distract Hag and you can port in and scoot away? Yes? Perhaps...
I don't trust you for a second.
It might... but it would allow you to perhaps enter without being under the cautious eye of this hag. She knows who I am. I could persuade her.
Who's your allegiance to, her or Grebella?
Yeah, I haven't lied to you, just for the record.
Mizz, where do your allegiances lie?
Oh.
If you had to choose between Grebella and the hag, who do you choose?
Keep in mind the hag lied to you.
Yeah, not even really Helmis. Not
Yes.
even Sanguinus.
I choose Grebella.
Can I see if I want an insight check?
Pats
See
him
what-
on the head.
You can make an insight check. He had his back turned to you when he was saying it. He was looking at Grebella, but oh yeah, about the same. Grebella, make me an insight check. As he rubs his hands together nervously as he looks at you.
Grebella patted him on the head as well.
Yes.
He grins.
Yes. Yes. I declare my allegiance for Grebella. It is declared. Yes. Good. I declare bankruptcy.
I mean, if he messes this up, I'll just punch him into some pit or something.
Yes. You are
Which I will do, for the record.
You are clearly more powerful and very much more beautiful than Hag, yes?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think. Yeah.
See, then it is obvious. I choose Grebella because she is most certainly just standing behind me looking threatening and not definitely going to bash my head in with the large scary mace she has, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
definitely...
trying to intimidate him at all.
She would most definitely put my brains all over this floor at a moment's notice.
That doesn't make her different than any other person standing in this room right now.
I,
I'm pretty sure we've all hit you in the head with the mace.
I vaguely remember that. It is probably because of the concussion.
The what?
I have the head bumps.
Mizz begins to bounce back and forth from foot to foot nervously.
You all look like you're still pondering the killing of Mizz.
That's never off of the table, Mizz. Just want you to know that. For as long as you live, whether that be 5 minutes from now or 500 years from now, it will always be pondered.
Oh,
You did kind of mess up a little bit, but you know.
Perhaps,
Help us figure it out. We'll make use of you in a good way.
But you
perhaps
didn't send anybody to hell directly. That was Tuugum, even though Tuugum didn't technically do that. As it turns
Technically,
out.
technically correct, the best kind of correct.
And we haven't killed Tuugum yet.
We were
Despite my
going
best
to,
efforts.
but you know, it's a whole other thing. Alright, what are we doing?
Would you like me to distract the hag, or would you like to, I don't know, go
Okay,
knock
can-
on her door?
Can he go through? Can he go through with without the wand? Like, 'cause we need the wand too, right?
He cannot go through without the wand.
So how do you expect to go through and distract first if we got to go together?
Oh,
I don't think that I really trust Mizz at the moment enough to go into a hag's den. That seems weird. No offense,
Kozlo,
Mizz, you're not trustworthy.
You are artificer pro enough to replicate this wand.
I could probably put another one of these together. It ain't that complicated.
And Mizz, you're getting the replica.
what?
Just in
What?
case something goes bad. Just in case something goes bad.
Why do I get the shitty
Nah,
kobold
I'm gonna make
knockoff?
this one better.
Whoa, Kozlo, he just called yours a shitty kobold knockoff. Kozlo's making it, not the kobolds.
Goblin knockoff, he'll probably explode
Excuse
when
me,
I look.
Queen's Guard, I need to hit this guy in the head.
Yeah, by all means.
I'm gonna make a better one than this one. This one sucks and also has teeth marks in it.
Kozlo, you also, because of just your skill in artificery, you think you could potentially alter it just slightly so it doesn't put you literally in front of the boss. Maybe you could spawn at the front of the dungeon instead.
Kozlo,
Why would we want to do that?
We always enter stage left.
Up to you. There are certain precautions that you could take. So, Asriel, when you scryed, you saw that this hag was not alone. And she had two very large and dangerous-looking elementals with her. So if you do want to jump right in and do that, she has friends. Or you could take Mizz's advice and have him potentially distract her and sneak in, maybe even take out the elementals and then take her on. Or you could do everything at your own pace and find out what else is in this weird, wherever Mizz is going to take you. Or Kozlo. It's up to you.
Hear me out, Asriel. What we do is we go in, we hit her with the distract, attack of opportunity, ruin it, and then get one shot and die. It's never happened before. It can't happen again.
There's no
Why
way
do I
that
feel
could
like this
happen
has happened
twice.
to you before?
I mean, that plan has to work at some point, right?
We haven't got Dree on here to completely clumsily trip over a desk.
What?
Oh.
He's this other guy. I think he's a rug now.
Now he's a pig over in the corner.
That too.
Gotcha. Wait, what?
We also, I mean, if we go to the front of the place, do we even need to worry about the distraction? Because I don't really trust this guy.
I'm Tuugum is just trying to make amends, so he's gonna go with whatever plan the team agrees with. And Asriel's the leader, so it's your decision.
Nope, that you already took back that title.
Oh, I'm the leader now?
No, you just
Uh-oh.
rescinded Asriel being the leader. So we're back to nobody's the leader.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos.
I don't know. It's Grebella's girlfriend. What does Grebella want to do?
No, it's
Shame.
even my girlfriend.
Where is she?
I mean, if we go to the entrance, right, so we can explore the place, we might be able to find her without even having to fight nothing.
Yeah,
Not that would like that. I would like to kill everything that's in there because I'm feeling antsy.
Could we not also just kill the hag and then explore the whole place anyway?
Yeah,
And then
that's
we
true.
could take all of her minions as our own instead of killing them.
And her
I do
stuff.
have really
And her
big
stuff
bombs
puzzle.
now.
Hey, Mizz, what kind of stuff does the hag have?
What? What do you mean? Stuff, blood, and then followed by perhaps scabs.
What about, like, gold or valuables?
She has infinite power brought on by the magic of the depths and the blood. But no, I have not seen any sort of riches in hell. Why would you need gold in hell?
Mizz also thought that she was a demon until like 4 minutes ago, so I'm not entirely sure I would trust any of Mizz's recollections.
Yes. I did not see any riches being adorned on her body, just the accumulation of blood. Why are you staring at me like that? It's making me mildly uncomfortable.
I can make
I'm
you
just wondering
very
how
uncomfortable.
much. Just wondering how much of a snack you would be to Meatball. Probably wouldn't be enough to sate him.
Azrael, here's a question for you. Would you rather feed him to Meatball, or would you rather feed him to the face spiders?
The face spiders aren't big enough quite yet.
What about the Mimic?
Oh, I mean, I assume that the Mimic will eat at its leisure a whole lot of kobolds who are curious about the Horde.
Candle comes up to Grebella and whispers in her ear.
My lady,
Yeah.
perhaps if it is blood you need, you have some.
He gestures around the room.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we got a lot of that.
The ferns, my lady.
Yeah. Does that work?
Mizz shakes his head. Or, I mean, he scratches his chin.
They do have blood in them, yes.
Yeah.
It could work. A sufficient sacrifice, yes. Instead of sacrificing Mizz?
Candle shrugs.
We could still sacrifice Mizz.
You really have made like 0 friends, Mizz. You need to be nicer to people.
Yeah, haven't you learned anything from me, Mizz? Jeez.
I have been hoodwinked, torn, swallowed, hogwashed.
Well, we are going to try to help you out, so just be nice about it, okay?
Are we?
Well, kind of.
While Azrael's briefly AFK, why don't we take a quick 5-minute break? You all can think about how you want to handle this problem. And we'll go from there. Sound good?
Yeah.
I'll see you at 7:47. Go ahead and stretch, and I'll see you in a bit. All right. Everybody back from AFK. Azrael, you back? See a big AFK marker on your face?
Oh, I clicked it off.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Welcome back. I hope everyone is cheesecaked up. Oh, my front door is unlocked. Ooh, I think food is here. Alrighty. What have we decided on for our course of action in A, send Tuugum to hell, B, send Tuugum to whatever this kobold hell is, 3, do nothing. D, question mark, all of the above?
I'm kind of on team teleport directly to the boss and just murder her. But that does sound like it would be quite the battle, and we may not survive.
Well, Tuugum has some way to disguise us, he was saying, so we could maybe at least get a bit of a drop on her.
But if we believe Mizz and that she can smell blood, it's not going to do us.
What? Why wouldn't it do us any good?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I
Does
mean,
the disguise mean we no
Mizz
longer
has
smell
blood.
like blood?
you have blood.
Yeah, yes.
A sacrifice would have blood.
Yes?
So it wouldn't be like she was surprised that we showed up, but she might be surprised that we're not Mizz coming with sacrifices.
I have never delivered a, well, exactly still living sacrifice before. Generally, the blood sacrifice involves, sacrifice.
Well, I think Charlindra was still sort of alive.
Yes, technicality. I assumed she just returned to vapor.
Well, yes, but also she didn't go to hell, so, you assumed a lot of things incorrectly.
Yes, apparently so. I am really questioning all of my life choices today.
You're really not like a great wizard at all, Mizz.
This is very crippling emotionally.
I wish you were crippled physically.
Well,
Jesus.
And Tuugum has learned nothing. all of this possible character growth, as soon as he's not proven to be an absolute shitbag.
We've all been shitbags to Mizz, though.
Yes, but you're always a shitbag. This is like a treat for us. This
Please.
is like our ice cream. You
I
eat
have
ice
the
cream all the
concussion.
time.
I have the Choco Taco.
A little minion abuse, as a treat.
Fine, I'll be sacrificed then. Let's go. We'll dress up Kozlo as Mizz. You two don't get seen because you're undead reborn whatevers.
Yeah, how exactly do we get in there and not have her immediately go, wait, why are there 4 of you?
Well, that's a great question.
So anyway, I
Like,
just
she
started
might not
blasting.
smell the blood on us, but she'll, I would presume, can still see.
Didn't we get a potion of invisibility like a session or two ago?
I can
Something about
make us
that?
look. I can make us look like other things. I can make us look like whatever we want.
Well, but so yeah, one of us, you can make us all look like different things, but it might be weird for 2 reborn showing up. So maybe make myself or Grebella. I can make one of us invisible for a very short period of time. And one of you is a sacrifice and one of you is Mizz, since you guys smell like blood.
yeah, I don't smell like blood. I smell like fire.
Yeah, so did we get a invisibility potion? I thought we did. Can maybe-
Asriel, you can make me a wisdom check.
I don't
Dust of
want to,
disappearance.
because you're gonna tell me something that's gonna
I have a dust of disappearance.
I'm gonna tell you something.
make this even more hard decision to make.
Oh, you know what? I'm not
Azrael's too
gonna.
stupid.
No, Asriel,
Yeah.
you're too fucking stupid.
Yeah, let it ride, Christina.
I'm riding. Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
Or we can do whatever. We can just go blast. That seems fun too. There were 2 very large blood elementals though in her room. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a blood elemental does.
So maybe we should play it safe. Just go to the front door or whatever.
Seems like we'll kill a lot more minions before we get to her, but sure.
I don't even know how big this place is.
Oh no, it seemed from what I saw very big. It was at least several rooms that I could see, and still kept going.
It was at least 2,500 by 2,500 pixels.
Approximately, give or take, a pixel.
How big is a pixel?
I don't know.
1 by 1. 1 pixel by 1 pixel.
2,500 by
the size of a
2,500
pixel. That's
ills.
very helpful.
I think the average cucumber goes between 3 inches and 8 inches in length.
What?
Yes, the
What
size
size
of
are
the.
cucumbers?
I'm talking about the size of the pickle.
So what is the conversion rate between 1 cucumber to 1 pixel?
What is a 1-to-1 ratio? 1 cucumber equals 1 pickle.
But how many pickles is in a pickle?
1 pickle equals 1 pickle.
Yes, no, I understand that, but how many pixels are in 1 pickle?
He thinks.
at least 1,200 by 1,200.
I have a dust of disappearance.
Oh dear. So that's like 4 pickles. That's a
That's-
very small room, actually.
It must be
Tuugum
at
tries
least
to be helpful for a second, but everyone's too
Four.
busy talking about pickles.
4 barrels of pickles.
Where'd you get barrels from? What is going on? Mizz, you're also bad at math.
Oh, I have no formal education.
That's maybe a
That's
problem.
pretty obvious.
That's why you were too dumb to know you weren't serving an actual demon.
Hey, shut up. Please.
Sorry, Tuugum, you said something about dust of disappearance.
Yeah, I have one.
What does that mean?
Means I can make us all. I throw it in the air, and each creature within 10 feet of me becomes invisible for 2d4 minutes.
What the fuck is a 2D for?
It's
Is that a
It's
musical
about 5
instrument?
pickles.
Oh, 5 pickles. Okay, got it. That
So
should be
will it
plenty
be-
of time.
will it be weird if we show
How long does it take to get there, Mizz?
At
And
least
don't tell me an amount of pickles.
I was going to say at least 2,500 pickles.
it's a teleportation, so it should be pretty quick, kind of like what we did with Grebella, right, Mizz?
It is mostly in the preparation. The travel time is very short. The preparation is more lengthy.
So if you throw that on us as we teleport, but like I feel like somebody has to be looking like Mizz, or else she'll see her bubbly oil stuff move and nothing.
If
will
we're
come
all
out.
invisible, she won't know anything came through, right?
No,
She'll be confused, but we can still take that. Like, confusion's still good.
you will, but we'll come out of like
But we'll
goopy
come out
black
invisible.
stuff,
But we'll be invisible.
covered in goopy black oil stuff.
I can make us, maybe if I can move how we get there, I can make us not land directly in the shit.
No, actually above. I got the impression that the things teleported to her lair via this came out of the goop, like
They-
directly out of the goop.
They do come out of the goop.
Okay,
so then
so
teleporting
let's
to the front of the thing isn't an option in the first place.
No. Kozlo, you can teleport to the front just because you're an artificer and you can kind of tweak the system. I'm just giving you an option because
I guess
so can I
you
You're-
tweak the system to be in the same room, just not in the goop?
I would allow that.
That seems like a possible plan.
Yeah, let's just teleport next to the goop and be invisible.
Are we going to do this all like right now?
I gotta make this thing.
Oh, okay, good, because I could use a bit of a rest. I did spying on her was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, we probably got time.
Now, Kozlo, it'll take you about I would say a long rest to duplicate the effects of that rod. But otherwise, you could, I would say you could just move that teleportation circle just a little bit to the right or left. But if you teleport into something, I probably wouldn't suggest it.
All right, Ezreal, I'm gonna need to know exactly what that room was like so I know where to put it.
Oh, okay. Yes, as long as I can rest, because I also prepared all of my spells to murder Tuugum and send him into hell today, and I feel like beyond being disappointed, I'm just woefully unprepared to fight the Blood Hag because of it.
Yeah, it's fine. Can you just, draw me a little map
Oh, sure.
of what you saw?
Ezreal
know where to go.
draws a big box with a little circle in the middle of the box.
Okay.
And has, like a little... Here, actually, I'll just draw it. I'll just literally draw it.
Yeah, Azrael, you should just draw it. Show the
So-
class what you've been working on.
It's like here, right? And then it's like here. It's the goop you come out of. And it's a bad guy here. a bad guy here. And then there's like stairs up here. And then there's
Art time with
Big
Azrael.
throne with angry. Oh, I can't. I have to actually. Oh, God. No! Everything's ruined.
What have you done?
I don't know. Well, okay. Angry Hag's up here on her throne. And there's like a hallway here, and a hallway here, and a hallway here that had like doors.
You made a little
On
stick
either
figure,
side?
man.
I did, actually. Yeah. These kind of look like maybe
this
cell
is
doors
looking
down
like
here.
very nice kobold.
Shut up, Mizz. It's a
What?
room.
It's kobold, clearly.
You're stupid. Obviously, it's a room, not a kobold.
You should really reconsider and be an artist.
No, you're just being patronizing, Mizz.
No, give up this life of undeath and paint a beautiful picture of sexy kobold lady.
What?
That was very weird, yeah.
he just like gently points at the X's.
Booba.
Are kobold boobas just small X's?
He looks up at you.
You clearly underestimate your own talent. But no, go on. Go on.
Do
Please.
kobolds also have a giant third booba right in the middle?
Well, yes, don't you? I mean, sometimes.
Anyway, so what if I brought us in like around here?
That seems fine.
Oh, Mizz blushes and turns away.
Mizz, could you be an adult for 5 minutes?
Oh, dear.
Wait, is it sideways?
What?
I don't want to know. Never mind.
Like, everybody's like reading off of Miz's cackling, and we're just like, oh God, what piece of anatomy could that possibly represent?
Oh my
Kobolds are fucking weird.
Jesus. Mizz turns around.
Oh. Yes, somewhere around that area.
Oh my god.
If,
Yeah, sure, alright, I'll try and configure it so we show up around there.
Do you think you can adjust ley line so well that you're not teleporting us into wall?
Yeah, probably. Either that or I'll be dead. Either way, this is no longer gonna be a problem.
Oh, but...
Why
Well,
are you worried, Mizz? You're not coming anyway.
whew.
He breathes a sigh of relief.
You're going to stay here with the mimic.
What?
Yeah, somebody has to.
Your value has run out, Mizz. You have no use anymore.
The mimic really likes belly scratches.
Mizz turns and looks at the mimic.
Please, my queen, I do not wish to be consumed to death.
Mizz, you'll love the mimic because it, like your master, loves blood too.
The mimic's not going to eat you unless you do something to deserve it.
I will be very good, I promise.
You have to be very gentle, give him belly scratches, scratch behind his hinge.
Both of them?
Yes, all of them.
I will make sure your mimic is well oiled while you are gone, my queen.
Gross!
That was really lewd, Mizz.
What? I do not understand. You're the one drawing clearly pornography on the ground.
No, I was
You
drawing
may
a
have a
room.
point about it.
You're the one who's sexually harassing one of Grebella's employees.
What? No
I'm
such...
gonna get HR on you.
What? That is... I have never...
Hey, Ticklefingers!
I'm just letting everything happen this round. It's very good.
Mr. Ticklefingers, you're HR now.
Oh my god, can we... Senior VP of HR, Mr. Ticklefingers. Can't be worse than most HR.
HR.
I need you to watch this guy and make sure he stops harassing people.
HR.
Yeah, you're now HR Ticklefingers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Is that a kobold skeleton?
HR. HR.
What? What are you doing? Oh my god! Is that a training manual? What sexual harassment? How many pages is this?
You better read all of them.
I will not stand for sexual harassment. This is very important.
This is what? Do not talk
There will be
to
a test at
anyone.
the end.
What is this? I do not understand these rules. All it says is do not talk to anyone like 100 billion times.
HR.
We just had to put together the anti-harassment campaign literally in the last 15 seconds because of you, Mizz.
HR.
Can we give Mr. Ticklefingers a little title like comma SVP HR?
Yeah, I could do that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
jeez. Hold on.
My immersion.
SVP.HR. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Mizz, move over. We can't see Mr. Ticklefingers' title.
HR.
You're disrupting his personal space. It's in the manual.
It says I must keep at least 10 yards away at all times from... This is absurd.
Yeah, well, you did it to yourself, pal.
Ticklefingers nods.
This is the single worst, best thing we've ever done in this campaign.
The fact that our HR rep is named Ticklefingers.
HR.
I mean, we made like a kobold like union.
We did.
It wants me to go watch a film for at least like, what, 4 hours of training?
Yeah, and they're gonna count the time too, so if you try to say you finished it early, it's gonna yell at you.
What the fuck? This is hell.
You always wanted to go to hell, now you get HR instead.
This is
It's a kind of hell.
Wait, I have to do this every 6 months?
If you're lucky.
You just hear him screaming down the hallway.
No!
There's always the face spiders, Miss.
That was a very satisfying conclusion to Mizz.
As he's
At least we got to send
screaming
somebody to hell today.
that he prefers the face spiders all the way down the hallway. Hold on, I'm literally crying. Ugh, all right. I gotta compose. All right.
Thank you for improvising the undead HR rep for us, Christina.
He's got fucking business to do, man. Can you delete your kobold pornography?
What? Can I? I don't know.
You can't.
No idea.
Oh,
How do I?
All right, I've
There.
deleted the sideways unmentionables.
thank
do I-
God.
How do I delete?
It's the
Nope,
drawing
that
thing
makes
and-
more. Oh wait, I have to do
Sweet
select.
select
Jesus, you.
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god, there's so much of it.
Yeah, look what you've done. Look at what you've done. Okay, while Azrael and the other kobolds are cleaning everything
Look,
up on the
look what
floor.
you specialize.
My brand.
My brand.
No, Urban, get out of the way.
All right, Kozlo will wander off and start trying to make this special eyes.
All
That
right.
will teleport us to be not in the goop, but like standing in a line in the open area that was to the south of it.
Okay. And Azrael, do you all decide to take a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't need one because I haven't done anything other than yell at a kobold today.
I also don't need one, but if Azrael needs one, I'm okay with it.
Ezra will hop on Meatball. Let us go to rest, Meatball.
Like, it's gonna take me a while to do this anyway.
All right, Meatball.
I'm gonna take another depression nap.
Grebella just flops down.
I feel like Grebella has a whole lot of trauma that we just have not unboxed at all.
How you doing, Bronx?
I was thinking.
He stares up at the ceiling.
That's cool. I'm gonna work on this in here.
What are you doing, Caslo?
I'm making another one of these.
And he like waves the wand around.
Oh, you are maker, yes?
Yeah. Normally I make bombs. I'll try not to make one out of this.
Oh, do you care if I observe?
Go ahead.
He sits in his treasure chest and watches you work.
If you got any ideas, feel free to shout them out. I'll probably ignore you, but you know.
Yeah, I am very curious as how you are replicating blood magic without utilizing blood magic.
Kazo like just reaches into his bag, pulls out a whole bunch of like bolts and scraps and shit, waves it around for a second, and it turns into a wand.
Oh!
He claps politely.
I'm just very good at inventing things.
Oh, you are famous inventor.
That's right. I am famous.
Is this why your name on some boxes?
Oh my god, are there more of my boxes in here?
He points over to some boxes in the corner.
Oh my god.
Yes. They are these what you call smuggle goods?
He grins.
They seem to be all explosives.
There's like 20 handheld bombs in there.
Yep, sounds about right. Well, at least all the kobolds will have bombs.
We can definitely put up very good defense at cave entrance, yes?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, Kozlo, may I put in request for some small ladder?
A ladder?
Yes. For outside cave, we want to make so the front is trapped, but have a hard time climbing up on top of cave.
Kazo will like try to find some scraps of wood or something to fashion a little ladder for him.
Oh, you are so handy. Oh, it even unfurls. This is good. I remember this. You are now my friend, Kozlo.
Wait, were we not friends?
He tilts his head at you.
But we were acquaintance. Now we are friends.
Alright. You wanna, like, hang out later?
Yes, I will
France is the
warn
best.
you of danger of blood magic, but interested in your intricate replica. If you do something too danger, I warn you.
Alright, sounds good.
Just do not use real blood, lest you bind yourself to the wand.
Oh, I wasn't planning on it.
Good, good.
Kazo's like trying to stuff a small grenade, literally like it's like he's trying to stuff it into the little wand that he made, but there's no opening, so he's just whacking it against the end of the wand.
I did not know gunpowder could be direct replacement for blood. Wait, I'm sorry, borean powder. There's no fucking gunpowder here.
What's a gun?
I don't know.
Because I seem to remember asking about that a long time ago before I even existed, and I was told there's no guns!
There was some sort of, like, crossbow bolt that made me go pew 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 pew.
I bet it's just like a bomb, but different for some reason.
Yes, that's so strange. Perhaps it's just for flavor.
Like a bomb that goes in one direction.
Ha! That's also my favorite band.
Tell me what you want from me!
Yes, tell me.
Anyway, meanwhile, back at Grebella and Tuugum, everybody can take a long rest. It will be a new day. Kozlo will complete the crafting of his wand. Well, Kozlo, I will have you roll a sleight of hand check with advantage. If you roll extraordinarily high, I will allow you to make 2 copies. Ooh. Kozlo.
A 1 and an 18.
Yeah, 1 and an 18. Oh, sweats. Ooh, I forgot to put my camera back on. And tracked. Kozlo, with that roll, I will definitely give you now 3 ley line markers. I'm just going to mark that in your inventory. Ley line focusing rod, free. Boop. And with that roll, you can, once we decide to go to the scene, I will allow you to preview the room, and then you can place the teleportation portal wherever you see fit.
Sweet.
And so you feel very confident that you will not teleport your friends into a wall.
I might teleport one of them into a wall.
Yeah, and that's entirely up to you. All right.
Can I teleport and make one of them very fat?
Or they take 300 damage. Your choice.
Justice for Charlinda.
Hashtag justice. Kozlo, your toil is rewarded, and somehow you managed to have more parts than needed, and you fashioned a second one for the price of one. Bronx claps. Everyone else can rest and relax as Mr. Ticklefingers, the relentless HR manager, lectures Mizz about proper kobold workplace etiquette eternally. He doesn't stop. He's dead. He doesn't need to breathe. And truly, Mizz is now in hell. Your new day dawns, and you can reconvene wherever you like. But Mizz is currently in the room next to Azrael. I'll just ping over there. Whenever you would like to retrieve him.
That might be never.
That might be never, as everybody's just laying in bed. Yeah, let's just let this ride.
Come on, Meatball.
Later, Bronx.
Goodbye, new friend, Kozlo.
Let's go bowling. Not right now, though.
Ah. Yes? Bowling.
Why is it
do
that
we
every
want to
time-
cry together?
Sorry.
No,
Meatball,
go ahead.
Like radiates every time it gets to that hallway with like some animation.
Oh, weird.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Meatball barks at you.
oh, the thing did that too. The circle. That's weird.
Meatball turns, goes to Grebella, lays down in front of her.
Meh. No, hi, puppy. How are you?
Screams of the damned respond.
God, I will never be able to. I like the way he looks now, but he still scares the crap out of me.
I don't know. It feels really stifling.
Nah.
Like, are we keeping Meatball from being who he really is?
Did you just assume his gender?
Who they really
But
are?
like, also, we don't want him to get murdered.
I don't think I'm worried about him getting murdered. I mean, he's surrounded by kobolds. If anything, I think the kobolds would be worried about being murdered, right?
Candle nods a little bit, eyeballing Meatball.
Yes, none of us really wish to mess with the dog.
Except for the miner who just is like
He-
scratching Meatball's belly.
This guy's fucking crazy.
I like him. Here,
He
Azrael walks
scratches
up to the kobold
Meatball.
miner.
Eh?
Here, I think you would be perfect for this exact specific task. And Azrael pulls out their little pouch with the phase spiders. They need to be fed twice a day, fresh rats.
Oh, I am miner, my queen. I am not caretaker for pets.
Can't you do both?
He, like, grimaces and reaches for the sack.
I guess.
You seem so well, like you seem to do so good with Meatball.
But he
These
looks
are
like
just
wolf.
yes. Well, these are just like little spiders that can blip in and out of existence and shred you apart in the ethereal realm.
Yes, of course.
He, hesitantly takes the sack.
But just remember, if anything happens to them, you will be like Mr. Ticklefingers.
Oh, no. Oh,
You'll be
dear.
promoted to senior VP.
The kobold leaves.
Azrael scratches Meatball behind one of the ears that's roughly approximated to like the wolf ear.
His leg thumps. It makes a very weird squelching noise every time it hits the floor.
Hello.
Mizz appears in the doorway. He looks very tired.
What is... I have been up all night being lectured by HR.
And what have we learned?
Everything. I have been doing everything wrong.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And I am sorry.
Well, there's a first.
Well, maybe we should make Tuugum take the HR training.
This is
Mizz is just defeated.
this is like the break room in Severance.
Oh,
Oh, Kozlo, did you figure out the Wandy thingy?
Not only did I figure out the Wandy thingy, but I figured it out twice.
I
Oh,
don't
Holds up both
understand what
wands.
that means. Oh, wow, that's very impressive, Kozlo.
I'm very good at some things.
oh, how did you manage to make that without utilizing blood?
I'm not a fucking idiot, Mizz.
Oh, gosh, you're so loud. Kozlo, please. My
Careful,
head.
Kozlo. You
It's
don't
kind of a
want him to
single.
report you to HR.
Where?
Kozlo actually looks like slightly concerned for a moment that he might be reported to HR.
Oh, I am very impressed. Well, I am here to help you with anything you may need, and please ensure that you leave a positive feedback on my annual review.
Did you complete the second part of the training, Mizz?
His eyes are just rimmed with black.
I will have to as soon as we are done here. What's
Let's
in
go.
part 2? This
Just insider trading, compliance training, conflict of interest,
I am so
Ethics
conflicted.
training.
ethics, yeah.
What is epics? What is
Pretty
This is
right.
why you need the training, miss.
I don't even. What are all of those words?
Mr. Ticklefingers.
You hear down the hall, HR!
Oh, please. Oh, God, he is coming. Please, I will send you now. Please, just, please don't sick HR on me again.
Mizz, didn't you already... Kozlo already figured it out. We don't need you.
Go take me
We
with
need
you. Please
we
take
need
me
you
with
to
you.
learn. We need you to learn about conflicts of interest.
No,
Which you have.
I am
You literally-
very interested in accompanying you on this journey.
But you have a conflict of interest right now. It would expose us to all kinds of liability if we brought you on this adventure where you have an obvious conflict of interest, which you would know after you take the training.
No.
Down the hallway. HR.
Oh God. Coming.
HR.
You think he regrets deciding to align himself with Grebella?
I think he regrets a lot of things right now.
HR and, Mr. Ticklefingers and Mizz leave. Leaving you with your portal. Kozlo, you can go there anytime by just slamming that ley line control rod in the center of that portal there.
All right, everybody, huddle up.
Look how you just
Not that
disappeared.
much. Tuugum, Jesus.
Yeah. He's learning about insider trading.
No.
I'll be trading inside of you because I didn't pay attention to the sexual harassment part.
Got him. Fucking got him.
Hey, Grebella,
Yep.
huddle up. We're going.
Okay.
Meatball
All right,
wines.
Tuugum, you're gonna have to use the dust, and then I'll do the thing, and then we'll be there.
Oh, just one moment. Hazriel's going to cast Death Ward on themselves.
Okay. Azrael, you will be death warded. One moment, please. Yeah, I would suggest if you are going in, if you would like, buff up.
And they're gonna also go ahead. You guys aren't going to die, right? Great.
Great.
Ezra's also going to cast Freedom of Movement on themselves.
Okay. We like it.
Kozlo
You-
casts guidance on himself.
Okay, Kozlo, you are guided. Let's see. Or Azrael, do we have freedom of movement free? I do. Ah! Kozlo has guidance.
I'm going to snort this blue sand.
Oh!
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh dear.
Tuugum. Oh no! Everybody's buffing. Tuugum is just straight up doing drugs.
Sort of like buffing.
To be fair, I did get these from Charlindra, so
Okay.
may her ghost guide my hand.
Oh Jesus. Tuugum, you gain the effects of blue sand, perception, athletics, and acrobatics. We'll all have advantage. Grebella, you enter a rage. Uh-oh.
The most depressed rage ever.
Oh no. Alright, hold on. Just
Why are you
one
depressed?
second.
We're getting your girlfriend back.
Yeah, she's sad.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
God, I wanna do a barbarian that's like they're just a disappointed dad when they go into a rage.
The Bob Saget barbarian.
All right. Kozlo, on your leave.
All right, Tuugum, hit the invisibility dust.
Oh, also made dusts.
The dusts! Oh my gosh. Everyone is under the effects of dust of disappearance, so all of you are invisible for 2d4 minutes.
Oh.
Alright.
Roll that beautiful dust footage.
Roll that beautiful dust footage.
Oh God.
2 minutes! Solid. Alright, Tuugum, little low rolly there. But we'll...
What are you talking about? Every was at 2 minutes is plenty of time.
Yeah, it's plenty of time.
Kozlo, as soon as he senses himself disappearing, is gonna whack the stick.
And the stick is whacked. 1 moment. Arcane energy begins to swirl up around the ley line focusing point, once again focusing into a central area. And the lines on the portal begin to glow with a ominous red light. And as Kozlo has shifted the energy of the ley line slightly, hopefully allowing all of you to appear not in the middle of anything solid. Okay, I'm gonna put you there and give me 1 second. You all are teleported into a very large and very hot room. And in front of you, it's a massive pool of blackened oil or tar that seems to be bubbling up out of the ground. It's thick and makes a terrible noise as it burbles up from an unknown source. There are 2 blood elementals that are flanking each side of the northwest and the northeast sides of the room. At the very, very north part of the room is the blood hag. She is looking at the bubbling oil intently, occasionally drumming her crooked fingernails on her gnarled staff. You are all invisible for a very short period of time, so I suggest you start deciding what you would like to do.
Kozlo's just gonna start looking in these side rooms a little bit.
Is the door locked?
It is. Grebella, inside, you see a prisoner. There, you can see inside, but they are barred from getting out. They are currently in rather squalid conditions.
All right. We got a lot of people here.
I guess actually I don't know where anybody's going, so. She just sits there like, where'd you go?
There is a Grebella, as you go up to that door, make me a perception check. Grebella, you recognize that person as Grana, your would-be assassin.
What the hell are you doing here?
She looks up, but doesn't see anyone. What? Who said that?
How did you get here?
Grebella, with your perception, she looks very bad for only being in here about, let's see, you guys have taken 2 long rests, so at least a day, like a full day. But she looks like all of her skin, like she looks so dehydrated, her skin is tight across her bones.
This is sus.
This looks like Charlindra in here.
What?
What? Azriel, the assassin's in there. There's something weird going on here. I don't like it.
Tuugum, Charlindra is in there. She's laying down on the ground. There's a thick chain bound around her ankle.
Could we get everybody out and teleport away, or should we kill the hag? We have like 30 seconds.
Let's just get her and get the fuck out of here.
Okay, are you going to pick the lock?
Cosmo, can you pick this lock?
I want to know why the prisoner we gave to the king is here. There's something weird going on.
Grana presses her face up against the bars. Who is talking? Say something, please.
Oslo is furiously trying to pick this
Don't
lock.
worry about it, it's a sick lady.
Listen to me very carefully.
To the north, there's a blood hag. Be very
No.
Oh, okay. It's not the time for sarcasm. But all of these people here, we've had our blood drawn and drained and given to whatever that infernal device is down to the south.
She points at that thing with her finger towards the towards the south.
That's the new, that's the new blippy thing. Okay. That's what the pulse was that I saw.
Yeah, that's the ping.
Oh,
Yep. Sorry. So what does that device do?
They keep feeding in blood, and then whatever comes out of it, it seems like this thick black goo, and then they add it to whatever bubbling, boiling thing is to the north.
Wait,
why are you
we
here?
We came here to get Charlindra and get the fuck out, okay?
What the fuck?
Let's do
What?
that. Let's regroup. We can come back later with Cosmos 1.
What do you mean? Why am I here? You sent me here. This is Jail Lavare.
I'm telling you, there's something weird going on here, and we need to figure this out. Hold your ass, Tuugum.
You got me arrested.
Tuugum's pointing at his watch that he doesn't have because it's not a thing. Like, tick-tock, tick-tock.
We can't see Tuugum because he's invisible.
Yeah, you can't see each other.
I tried to pick the door that Charlindra is in.
Coslo, a 16, opens the door.
That she doesn't see who opened.
Charlindra is unconscious. She is bound to the wall with a thick chain around her ankle.
Is there? I assume there's a lock on the chain somewhere.
There definitely is.
I will attempt to pick that as well.
You don't get it, I'm breaking it. Charlinda!
She shakes her a little.
Charlindra, like Grana to the north, looks like a desiccated husk of a person. Her skin pulled very taut around her bones, just very wrinkly, looking like she's had almost all of her blood drained from her. Her mouth parts very slightly as she is extremely dehydrated. Coslo, you just barely managed to get the thick manacle around her ankle loose. She does not rouse.
All right, everybody stand around here, and I'm gonna try to teleport us back.
What?
Are we not going to take...
Grana
Okay.
rattles the bars. Let me out! Let me out!
I
Please!
kind of feel like we should grab her too, to be honest. There's something weird happening.
Please,
Right, I'll try to hurry.
Let me out! I'll let you in on whatever's happening here. Go on! Alright.
I'm gonna
Cosmo?
add Flash of Inspiration to that
Oh.
too.
Alright. Roll.
I don't remember what that roll is. One sec, or Flash of Genius. Sorry. It just adds
Another 3? Okay. 18 is enough. Thank you.
All right, coming into the cell in the bottom. We're gonna get out of here.
How are you? Never mind.
Everybody huddle up around these two. Is everybody here? I can't see everyone.
Your dust of appearance begins to shimmer away. What? You?
Where did Azriel go?
I'm right on top of Tuugum.
Oh, it's a bit.
Oh no. Oh no.
cramped.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, Kazo will use the stick again.
Kozlo, you should be in the middle.
Oh, Kazo will get in the middle and then use the stick again.
All right. Here we go.
I'm really glad using the stick again actually worked because I'd forgotten to ever think about how we were getting back.
One moment.
What a well executed not plan, guys.
1 second. I gotta adjust you all.
Oh no, we all died.
All right. You all return to Grebella's cave.
Grebella's gonna place Charlinda gently on the carpet.
Is Charlindra part of your horde now?
Duh.
You've just collected one girlfriend to add to the horde.
Azrael will cast Healing Word on Charlindra.
Charlindra. Let's see.
Did that roll?
It won't unless you have a target, so you need to target her.
Oh, okay, there it
There
is.
you go. Azrael, for a moment, channels some healing energy into Charlindra. She opens her eyes very weakly. Water, please.
Grebella will
can't
fish
help
out
with that.
her water skin and give it to her.
She drinks very greedily.
Angel,
She-
can you give me some more water, please?
Of course, my queen.
And maybe some cookies? Something, to recharge her blood sugar? Orange juice?
Got a banana?
I don't even know what blood sugar is.
Pause! Course!
You're right, Azrael's not that kind of cleric.
Kazo would
Hey, you-
offer the other one some water too.
You're gonna be okay. I'm sorry about all this.
Oh, what happened?
Some
One-
weird shit.
One moment we were all in the circle, and well, the next, I had this horrible dream. I was in jail.
Yeah, that wasn't a dream.
Tuugum tried to sell your soul to a blood demon, and luckily for you, it turned out to actually be a blood hag instead.
Luckily, I feel. Oh, God, I feel.
Just stay still for now. You just relax, okay?
I feel awful. What?
I think she sucked out a lot of your blood. We're gonna try to make you feel better, okay?
Thank you. There were. In my dream, I remember there were others there as well.
And you were there? And you?
Well, no. Oh, God, is that Tuugum?
Yeah, sorry about that.
We
You
were
tried
gonna
to-
kill him, but then we found out we didn't have to, but we still might.
Oh,
What Kozlo said.
well. Whatever is going on down there, if that was real, there are a lot of people there. And I think that's the Vicaris jail. Jail Lavare.
Yeah, I think we
Grana.
got a big issue going on.
Grana, can you come over and explain what the hell was going on?
Grana, avoiding the portal, walks forward. Her wrists are bound with manacles, but she does not request for you to remove them.
Oh, I hadn't realized that. I would remove them anyway.
Oh, okay. She doesn't say anything as you pick the lock, Kozla. Very good. They slide off her wrists and she rubs her aching bones. Thank you. I don't deserve that, but well, let me at least tell you a little bit about what's going on there. That Charlindra is correct. That is the jail of Vakaris. It's located on a rather isolated island, relatively far away from Vakaris. The only way to normally get there is by, well, boat. That's where they put prisoners there, and it's, certainly not some sort of place that you want to be, but what was there was definitely not what is intended to be. Whatever
What was that
brought you there-
big fountain of oil?
Well, what I think that is the source of all of our problems.
That was what I feared.
The earth elementals have been getting sick, and we haven't been able to pinpoint how or why. We didn't know how it was caught. I mean, how does an elemental get an illness? It's not something that you can flush with a tonic or just magically wish away. Well, at least I don't have that power. She chuckles. But regardless, it seems like whatever is infecting those elementals is sourced from Lavare. And the Blood Hag is directly responsible. She seems to be cultivating it for some purpose. What purpose, I don't know. But the
And
blood
then, like-
directly fuels whatever power she's messing with.
And the guardsman brought you there, yeah?
She nods. Just like any normal booking, we all came on the boat to Lavare, and we were processed, and then we were put into cells. The cells seemed, well, normal. But then the guards had left, and then new guards came, and we were moved deeper in. And that's when their facade had dropped. It seems like whoever is dropping off prisoners is unaware of whatever's going on deeper within Lavare.
So they don't actually know they're sending you there to get your blood sucked.
She shakes her head. No. And, well, if they were to do this for a longer period of time, they could probably take whatever blood they need, refatten you up, and then potentially put you back out again to make the facade all look, well, copacetic. Sick.
Jesus.
And I don't know why they are doing this to the elementals, but whatever they're doing has to be stopped before their blood plague spreads elsewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
then how
that's for
would-
certain.
But then, if they're just bringing prisoners there, how is Mizz getting people there just through sacrifice to the same spot?
Granite shakes her head. You ask me questions I don't have an answer to.
Did you see when she got there?
And Kozla points to Sharlindra.
Grana looks. Hold on. Charlindra was sent. Yeah, she was sent after Grana was there.
Like a day, yeah.
Like a day. And she nods. I saw her come up through, well, the pool. They tend to float up through the ichor, and then the elementals extract them and then take them for processing.
How many people have you seen come up through the oil?
In the last day, at least 5 or 6.
Oh, my Lord.
Mizz, you got some explaining to do.
He's in HR training, Tuugum.
It's
I don't think that guy's really capable of that kind of numbers.
yeah.
I don't think he knows what's going on either.
He
You
was
may
with
know other
us,
people
too.
doing it.
Yeah, he's been with you for the past, and HR for the past, 2 long rests.
two
So
days.
yeah.
But he may know who else is helping and what they know. Do they
Yeah,
think it's
that's
also
true.
sanguineous, or do they know what they're just smarter than he is and know who they're serving?
He is too far away to be summoned. So
Send Meatball to go bring him back in his mouth. It'd be hilarious.
do you send for him?
It's Azriel's puppy.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can deal with him in a minute. Alright, it's been a minute and I don't have any other ideas.
Well, should we just go back in and murder the hag?
Could do that. Could, maybe try and get a bigger force together? Maybe a bunch of the gods or something?
While the guard's in on it?
No,
No,
they
even my
didn't know.
guards.
Well, but we don't actually know because remember the oil can infect the drow as well. We saw it happen.
Yeah.
Grana
Possible-
nods. They seem to continue to want to see whatever effects this oil has on the prisoners inside. You can hear their screams all night.
It's possible the high whatchamacallit, he did seem to indicate that he didn't fully trust his guards as well.
Is it true?
Maybe this is why. And we found the source of it.
So do we go talk to him? We can
Uh,
use the portal at the place.
At the school? Yeah, we can portal to the school.
Rana, would you come help us? I know you've, been through some shit, but I think this is worth fixing, don't you?
I do, and please forgive me. I didn't know that you all weren't the source of this problem, but I still don't know if the Vaki are actually responsible for this blood hag. So until then, I am sorry
if
for
it-
attacking you.
If it
Yeah.
makes you feel any better, this oily goop murdered a lot of them. And we actually saved the high whatchamacallit's
Pretty
name.
much only the king, yeah.
Yeah, he was the only one we were able to save.
But if that's the case, then why does this only affect the earth elementals and not the ones of the magma lords?
Well, I mean, if it's oil, what does oil do with fire?
It
Like,
makes
oil
it-
can live in rock.
And it burns.
Yeah.
So maybe this isn't capable of infecting the Fire Lords in this form? But I would hazard to guess they certainly would look for a way to do so.
Ah, and what a terrifying prospect it would be to have a virus that would not only infect the earth elementals, but be able to withstand the heat of the fire lords as well. We would.
Also,
Oh,
have you ever heard of something
shivers.
called the slow?
Grana nods. Yes.
That seems to have something to do with it.
Yeah.
It's what made this. This is Azrael. Kozlo, do you have your goop?
Yeah.
and pulls the vial out of his pocket.
This is actually undead. It's just, dinosaur juice that's been reanimated.
There's some weird shit going on.
So if that's just, well, people juice, but it comes from the earth. Ugh. This is all very strange to me. But we can't let whatever it is infect the rest of the elemental lords here.
Yeah.
It's already done too much to the lords of earth.
If it doesn't affect the fire elementals, though, maybe we could get, what's her name? The big booba fire lady to help us.
You gotta stop calling her that. I'm gonna send you to HR, cuz.
Ugh, But what if it does? A terrifying prospect to be on the receiving end of a powerful fire elemental goddess.
Yeah.
I just think if we're gonna go in there, we should go in there and murder friggin' everything.
And
Yeah.
that I agree with. We should probably, well, go about it your way and fight it with fire.
Do you have a whole bunch of those assassins? Those guys seemed pretty handy.
A bunch of them? No, but there might be a couple within Lavare, though they're at this point probably worthless, exsanguinated.
Well, let's
we can
get you
get
and
you some
Charlinder
stuff
some
to
orange
eat.
juice
Yeah.
and cookies.
Yeah.
Candle cookies.
Coming!
Thank you, Candle. You're the best.
Charlinder sighs. I feel we've all been played a fool for too long for this blood hag.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out there's a whole heap of my bombs here, too, we can equip you guys with.
She smiles. I would like that very much. I think for now, that is where we will end today's session. Clap. For now, you have at least Grana and Charlindra out of the Blood Hag's clutches, but they continue to use the Earth Ganassi prisoners and the rest of the prisoners of the jail for their devious experiments. And we'll see how you all would like to approach this problem next week. Sound good?
I guess.
I guess.
We're supposed to send Tuugum to hell, but guess we'll go fight a blood hag instead.
We sent Mizz to hell instead. It was the old switcheroo.
You
I
literally
It's true. We
made your
created
own
a hell for Mizz.
You
There's
did.
still a very real possibility that Tuugum gets sent to HR too.
Oh yeah, that's not
No, that's-
surprising.
Almost certainly happening.
Okay, says the guy who keeps calling the elemental Big Booba.
Yeah, you
been
need to
threatened.
review
He
it
knows
as
what's
well.
possible.
And I think Kozlo's transgressions are slightly less bad at the moment.
A little bit.
He's low on the sin list. Like somebody's definitely like sinned a little harder. So yeah, Kozlo can get away with some murder for a little bit. That's probably fine.
Only one person in this party right now is an active threat to litigation.
Meatball?
No, Meatball hasn't done anything wrong in his whole life. Look at that face.
I righted my wrongs. I got Challenger back. I found her in there.
What? No. Like, you found... Okay, good job. You found Charlindra after trying to sell her soul to a blood demon.
This is fine.
That's technically. Hold on. Technically, I didn't sell her soul to a blood demon. That's not what I thought had happened when it happened.
No,
So-
I'm sorry, you're right. You thought you were just going to obliterate her body and soul. Yeah, you're right.
It's like, so it seems like you made a blood oath with an unseelie fae. That's the whole title of the episode.
But the point is that I got a second shot at redemption, and I took it.
This is why we still need to send Tuugum to hell. I'm not convinced he's learned any lesson.
Yeah, I think he still needs some
It's a
more
little
punishment.
field trip.
Oh my god.
He's literally faced zero consequences for his actions.
All right, guys. I will see you next Monday. Sound good?
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. All right, that's it for Arctis today. Whoa, golden legendary. Thanks for joining. Catch our VODs over on YouTube. Like and subscribe. I don't say that ironically. We're a small channel, and your likes actually matter. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe. And follow us on Twitter for cool shorts and best moments. I'm Zarina. I'm the DM. Thank you for watching. Don't piss off HR. And I'll see you next time.